Warning, Hebrews Toys Reviews is not intended for children. It is for adult collectors and the people over the age of 18.
Hello everybody, Hebrew77 here, and today we will be talking about Masters Universe Origins Deluxe Battle Armor He-Man. Now, about a year ago, you heard me talk about the Battle Armor Skeletor from the Deluxe package, and I'm just now getting these in as they were over in Paducah. They have never been in my area. That probably started appearing in my area now, of course. But let's take a look quickly at that video that I did about 1 year ago. By Jay Cochran? Jay Cochran. These figures were first announced back in August during PowerCon. But now, thanks to the overseas, I guess there's a typo here. Check it out. E-tailer. I guess they meant to say retailer. Figure Shop D. We have some new looks at the upcoming Masters Universe Origins Deluxe Battle Armor Skeletor, Ram Man, and Clamp Champ. Now, I gotta say right off the bat here, this looks awful. First of all, when you hit his chest, is it going to spin and reveal different sequences of the battle damage? Or is it just going to be this image here? Do you have to have some kind of insert? I don't like Skeletor's face here. I really wish they'd done something different, but it does look like they're going to give you an alternate head. I'm not quite sure why. I'm not sure if that head looks any different. Oh, I see. You got an elongated hoodie here. I think that looks just awful. I think if I get this figure, I'll be switching out the head. And you get some alternate hands, looks like, or a alternate hand. Looks like Skeletor comes with a shield for some reason. Not quite sure what to think of that. Let's see here. Now that you've seen that video that I did a year ago, or at least a short clip of it, that should refresh in your memory. So with no further ado, here is my Masters Universe Origins Battle Armor He-Man toy review. Here we have the Masters Universe Origins Deluxe figure set, the Battle Armor He-Man. And when I talked about this toy a year ago, I thought he was going to be bigger somehow. You look the word deluxe. But no, what the word deluxe actually refers to is sort of like the packaging. As you can see here, it's far bigger than normal packaging. Here is a side-by-side comparison of the original packaging for the original Battle Armor He-Man. Well, this is not the original. As you can see up here, it says limited edition for the adult collector. So, and this was back in 2000, and I believe 2001, when they relaunched the action figure line for a 25th anniversary at that time, way back in 2001, and now it's been a good 21 plus years since that even, well, 20 plus years since that even happened. So it's more of a 40-year or 30-year anniversary, if you will, maybe 35. I don't know math. Anyway, so there you have it. That's sort of a representative of that. Now let's look at the toy while it's still in the package. Throw that up. Now, the reason why this is a deluxe package, because it comes with extras. You've got an extra hand. You got, of course, his weapons, the axe and sword. And this ball of flame here, I'm not quite sure what this is for yet, but I'm sure I'm about to find out. And finally, you have the head, which widely resembles the original He-Man figure's head. Now, I don't have my original He-Man figure out, but here is the battle armor He-Man that was the 25th anniversary, and you can see quite the resemblance side by side with this head, which sort of matches up. And I like what they did here, because now you can use this head on your Masters Universe Origins He-Man, which I tend to do because the look he has on his face is quite silly. And I could also put it on this one, which the look on his face is quite silly as well. I will have him out of the package, but while I've got him in the package, let's take a look at the package really quick. As it says, strike armor to reveal battle damage. Now, one thing I'll say Walmart should have done is left this part open so you could, in fact, do that. If you did not plan on taking him out of the package, you look at the back, and of course it comes with a brand new comic book, as all the other ones come with the same comic book, and I did complain about that on some of my other reviews. And this does appear to have a spring-loaded system like the original. When we got this battle armor feature on the wrestlers, you may remember the Hasbro WWE release of the figures. They were not spring action. You had to literally take this part out and roll it up manually to reveal the battle damage. But in this case, it does work like the vintage, and as you can see, I have the vintage here. You press that, he's got battle damage. Press it one more time, and there's more battle damage. I'll put that figure to the side. As we look at the back of the package, you can see all the cross sells from the new figures that came out this year. And hopefully I'll be getting some of these figures soon. I do have, of course, the Battle Armor Skeletor, which will be in the next review. And on the top here, it shows some of the comic book art. You see He-Man fighting with Merman, and Merman has sliced into him with his sword. And of course you got Man-at-Arms fighting in the background. And that pretty much does it for the package. Now let's take a look at the figure itself. And here is Battle Armor He-Man out of the package. And as you can see, I've already wound back the battle damage, and yes, it is spring loaded. And so here are some of his accessories. He comes with the battle axe, which that's good. I've got another one of those. He comes with another sword of power, which I wonder if I take two swords of powers and put them together, if that would work, or does it have to be the purple sword? I don't know. But anyway, and here is the alternate head, which was hell trying to get that out of the package. But I will switch heads here just momentarily, as he also comes with, of course, the mini comic, which, you know, I might read that later, and some instructions. And what I can gather from the instructions, in fact, if you do have Skeletor's sword, just like with the comic books, they want you to combine the two swords to make it more sturdy, because this fireball, apparently, when you connect the two swords, goes on the end of the sword. As you can see here, I will insert it here. But if you only have the half sword, it's kind of flimsy and it's not going to work as well. But let's use this to stab his chest to show just how the feature works. Oh. Okay, no, let's not do that. Alright, let's just stab him with a regular sword. Ah! Shit. Alright, let's just use our finger. Sorry about that. And there's the damage once. There's the damage twice. As you can see, it's not as springy as the original. And here is the original to demonstrate the springiness. Is I bet I can get the original to go off with Wick of the Sword. So here we go. Yeah, there it is. See, it's more springy, and boom, there you go. So the original, of course, much better at the battle damage action. The battle damage on this one, you gotta really hit it, it appears, in order to get it to that battle damage point, and it's kind of difficult to wind back. So now that we've done all of this, let's go ahead and change heads and do a comparison. Okay, the original head does look better, however, something's a little off with it. I think because it's sitting up higher, it's sort of doing this ET thing where it looks like he's got a long neck. Or maybe I just don't have it on there correctly. But anyway, here's a comparison. You get the two side by side here. Let me zoom in. And there you go. There's Battle Armor He-Man today and Battle Armor He-Man, the 2001 collection, which this one is the same mode as the original 1980 whatever He-Man, Battle Armor He-Man. So there you have it. There's my review in a nutshell. Not really much more I could talk about here. He's got the same joints as the all of the other Masters Universe. Why do I keep wanting to say retro? Masters Universe Origins, and of course you got a little thing here on the back where he can hold his sword. Unlike the original, which had no place to hold his sword, even though I came with a sword and he came with an axe, so I don't understand why they didn't. So there's one good positive note here is I do like the fact that they did give Battle Armor He-Man a place to hold his sword. But other than that, I really see no reason to really... the only reason you would really want to pick up this figure is sort of to replace the other figure, because as we all say, in time their legs do have that black rubber inside of them, and they will come off eventually, rot off, and then of course you'll have to do the whole leg fix, which to me is not perfect and it often runs into problems. So this is a good solution to replace your Battle Armor He-Man, but just remember that the Battle Armor part is very, very tricky, and it's not as steadfast as the original. So that does it for this review. I sure hope you enjoyed that review, and I gotta tell you, it's been one of my finest and longest waiting reviews that I think I've done on this channel so far. If you like what you see, please remember to subscribe to the channel, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, just remember, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. See you next time.